Cricket is the flavour of the season, and it's not just men's cricket that is wowing fans across the country. The recently concluded WPL showed that it's indeed a sport that has arrived in all senses. I have a very special guest with me on the show today. I'm speaking with 20-year-old Bengaluru girl Shreyanka Patil, who is a member of the RCB and is talking about her experiences. Shreyanka, great to have you on the show. Lovely speaking with you. I want to start by understanding your experience in the first edition of the WPL.
That was a dream come true, me being a part of the first edition of WPL and playing for the RCB itself was a great achievement for me. I have enjoyed each and every bit of the journey thoroughly. So it's been an amazing journey. I had a lot of fun and I got to learn a lot of things.
You know, the reception that the women's edition of the Premier League got was indeed unexpected. It was thought that yes, WPL will take some time to pick up, but there were packed audiences, packed stadiums. Were you surprised as well?
Yes, when I saw that crowd, I was a bit surprised because I didn't expect that I would be seeing something like that, and it was amazing to watch that kind of a crowd supporting for women's. It was amazing and I enjoyed it thoroughly because the crowd was chanting my name, and that itself was an awe moment for me.
How has your life changed? I know you've been playing cricket since the age of 12. Did you think you would be in this league of stars, well loved by so many cricket fans across the nation? Tell me how your life has changed since becoming a cricketing star.
I was working towards it because 2 years back I somewhat knew that WPL might happen. So I was working towards it, but I had no expectations as such. I obviously wanted to be a part of WPL, but also the hard work was on. So it has been a great journey. Yes, you mentioned I started playing state cricket when I was 12. And I have learned a lot playing here in Karnataka, and that's how I've been improving.
You know, I was reading a recent article of yours and a quote caught my eye where you said we've come so far as, you know, women cricket goes, but we still have to struggle for clean bathrooms, for clean facilities. Even as India is witnessing a revolution in the participation of women in sports, do you think basic amenities are still lacking? What more would you like to see?
Yeah, clean toilets is one, but also having a dustbin in the toilet is a basic requirement for a woman. So there are times where we play matches here in Bangalore and we find a lot of grounds not having a toilet. We go out in search of the toilets, and it's something very hard for us to take it because we are mentally so disturbed and we also have to play a game. There was an incident where me and my friend, we were in our periods time, and then we had no dustbin in the toilet. We just had to discard the waste in some bushes, and then the dog came out and it took the waste and kind of messed up in the ground. Seeing that kind of made us feel so embarrassed, and I would say that if we have clean toilets with a dustbin, it's a basic requirement for women. So that itself will change us not only in all of that, but also mentally we get well prepared for the match.
You know, I think you have brought up such an important issue. Such an important issue, and what a horrific experience to have. Do you think that there is enough awareness of these very, very basic issue women sports persons, women athletes face? And is there an understanding growing on this?
Well, I've not seen anyone talking about it. That's the reason I wanted to get this, because I really want to see the change, because that's the basic requirement for us. So if it happens, it's good for all of us. So it's just a basic requirement.
As a new cricketer, as someone who's just starting her innings, so to speak, do you think that you have the same chances today as your male counterparts? We know that the WPL has been a huge leg up for women's cricket. But do you think you are being afforded the same opportunities?
Not same opportunities, but women's cricket has changed after the 2017 World Cup. We are getting a lot of matches. Before it was, we hardly used to get matches. So now we are getting a couple of more matches than before. So that itself is a one step up for us. So moving forward, I think we'll have more matches coming up. Tournaments like WPL, hundreds, and many such tournaments will make us feel even more stronger, and to get that confidence, it helps in get that confidence.
Absolutely. You know, you're a Bengaluru girl, and I know you probably don't want any political questions, but as a citizen, I want to understand what you are hoping to see for your city and what kind of an improvement you hope this election will bring.
I don't know. I mean, I don't want to talk about it. They're doing a good job, so yeah.
What would you like to see improve in your city?
Maybe much cleaner roads, and as I mentioned again, toilets for both men and women separate. Don't just mix it up. So having a clean toilets and a dustbin in it. So that's all. If they can keep this simple, I think it will be good for all of us.
Absolutely. You know, Shreyanka, you are an inspiration to so many people out there. So many young girls are looking at you and perhaps hoping they reach this stage one day. What is your advice for them? And did your younger self, your 12-year-old self, ever believe you would reach this position?
I would just say be brave. So whatever decisions you make sure you be brave enough to stand for it. If you're doing something, believe in it, and it's okay no matter what, just stick to it. Even if 100 people are against that, just go for it. If you believe in yourself that you're doing something right, great, just go for it.
Anyway, you are an inspiration, there's no doubt about that. Shreyanka Patil, thank you so much for speaking with us, a rising star in women's cricket in India, with her very inspirational message and an important message that while we cheer on our female sportspersons, we also need to give them at least basic facilities and amenities. Thank you once again for speaking with us.